Hi.
What's up?
What's up? Hello.
Are you enjoying us over this dulcet music?
Right. You know what? Let's just chill for a second. Let's just chill. Let's have the music going. I'll turn it down just a little bit and just
I don't even know what the music
vibe.
sounds like.
I don't know what it is either. I haven't set it back up to pump out on our side. So
If it's bad, let us know.
you could be listening to hardcore rap for all I know. I have no idea what we're listening to.
How's everyone doing?
What's going on? It is CouchCapades. Sorry, I'm looking around like it feels.
Wednesday.
It is Wednesday. It is CouchCapades. Does the couch space feel dimmer? Is that just me? Am I going crazy? I think I might be going crazy.
You've been playing too much Power Wash.
I
Sam.
really have been playing too much Power
It's
Wash.
messing with your eyes.
It is really messing with my eyes.
It's very impressive how much handheld Power Wash sim is messing with your eyes.
Yeah, I don't know how to feel about that right
it's a little
now.
insane.
And it's a little upsetting, but yeah, I'm having trouble obviously focusing, but like
focusing mentally and
eyeballically. I like eyeballically better. I was gonna say
ocularly? I guess it's ocularly.
It would be ocularly, but eyeballically is better.
Eyeballically.
Eyeballically. Eyeballically.
When in doubt, make up your own word.
Eyeballically. Oh, that's loud on my side. Sorry.
It wasn't even that loud.
Oh, goodness. Deviant, why could today be better? Hello.
How you doing? Hi.
What's happened? Talk to us.
Tell us what went wrong.
Tell us the vibe. Tell us what's happening. And like the video. Like the stream. Do all that fun stuff. I had to do that too. But yeah. What's going on? It's Wednesday. We're trying to get through the rest of the week. It's going to be just chilling here and just doing the thing. God, I hope so too. I'm with you. I'm like, I hope it's smooth sailing from here on out.
I woke up this morning and I was just like, it's been a long week. I'm so happy it's
Son of a bitch, it's Wednesday. It's a Wednesday. Damn you, time.
Just one of those days where you feel down. That is fair. So I had a thought on my way home as I was listening to Kind of Funny.
Okay. Hopefully, Deviant, we're going to bring you up with this thought. Let's talk about it.
There's a train.
Okay. No. I know there's a train.
So, they're talking about all of the video game layoffs and like Neil Druckmann possibly looking to make a different type of game or different creative outlet or whatever else.
Sure.
And like they were talking about how it seems like a lot of AAA games don't necessarily try to innovate on gameplay. Like they're more there for the graphics and the story.
Mm-hmm.
And like few and far between will try and mess with gameplay and like make something really different. Like some of them will improve.
Yeah.
But they don't necessarily try really new systems. Like that's more the indies that do that.
Yeah.
And so in my head, I was just like, why don't we have like a AAA game that I think I'm messing with the train.
Okay, that's cool. I was like, what's going on?
Like, why don't we have a AAA game that's just set in somewhere very bright and sunshiny and could like actually help with seasonal depression? Like, let's take these graphics because I feel like a lot of AAA games are still like very dark and dreary and like that makes them majestic and everything else. And then I started thinking about Raya the Last Dragon.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but it popped in my head. I think it's because I was thinking of like Neil Druckmann doing TV and movies. And I was just like, yeah, there are several video games that could be adapted into movies, but it's difficult to get a movie into a game, which kind of led me to Raya the Last Dragon because, like you pointed out, Raya probably could have been better as a video game.
Yes.
And then I started thinking about, but then the graphics probably wouldn't be as good.
Where the shit is this train going, dog?
I have a 40-minute drive home.
Okay, no, I'm here for the just keep on going. Just keep on going.
I'm on a journey, okay?
I'm here on.
Do I need to start reciting the plot of Coyote Ugly?
No, just keep on going. Just keep on going. This is you're on the train.
This is Shower Thoughts CouchCapades.
Dude, actually, that is a great.
Go change the title.
I was looking at that for more of a podcast.
Oh, I'm pretty sure that's already taken.
Someone showering on the couch. Never mind. Don't look that up.
No, don't do that.
Continue on your train. Continue on your train.
And like with Raya, it's got all of these bright colors, and it's got a lot of like just kind of being out in the sunshine. It introduces a lot of really cool things.
Yeah.
And we don't get very much of that in AAA games. I think the most is like Ghost of Tsushima actually does a really good job with the light.
Yes.
Elden Ring does interesting things with the light, but I wouldn't call it bright.
What about Horizon?
Horizon, I think, is one of the best examples of like a bright and sunshiny place, but it's still like such a dark story that it's just like,
anything Nintendo?
But that's not the realistic graphics.
Okay, all right. So your caveat is you need the realistic graphics.
Like we don't have.
We're counting out. But yeah, you're right. You said that.
Yeah.
'Cause it was like Pikmin and.
Oh no, we have plenty of like cartoony, bright, happy games that are like indie and like
Sure.
Whatever
Okay.
else.
All right,
but
all
like
right.
the realistic graphics, I feel like most realistic graphically games.
Realistic graphic games.
Yes. They tend to be more like dark and brooding and here's the downfall of man and it's the apocalypse and like it's very rare to find a AAA game that's not that.
All right, I'm going through my head of all these things. 'Cause I believe you're right because.
And I understand, like, in order to have a really good game, you need a problem.
Yes.
You need the problem. You need to be able to solve it. This, that, and the other thing. But like, I've noticed lately that some of why I go to more of the indie games is because you don't have the apocalypse that you have to solve.
I mean, you're not wrong.
You've got like Snufkin in Moomin Valley. He's just trying to get home.
Yeah.
You've got Spiritfarer, which is heart-wrenching, but you're not like trying to solve the woes of the world. You're just reflecting on your own life by interacting with people that you saw near their death. And I'm just like, what kind of AAA game has been brave enough to start looking at different ways to tell a story, to have gameplay? Like, I understand they're following the formula because the formula has worked. And the formula gets money.
And then you fire everyone.
And then you fire.
And then you fire everyone. No.
So now's the time to try something different.
Yeah, exactly. No, you actually. I was wondering where the hell that you were going with this train, but then I figured where you're going. I'm like, no, you're right. Like, there's no. Like, with your stipulations.
Yeah.
Because I was like, wait, hold on. We had freaking It Takes Two, but that's it. But
that's a very stylistic game.
Stylistic game. So like you're and let me make sure I understand.
The indies, single A's, and up to double A with like It Takes Two is like really trying something different. But like AAA games, like, they're dark, they're brooding, and like they tell some great stories, some of them.
Yeah. So okay, let me make sure help with
But,
the
like,
clarification.
Where's my happy story?
So
AAA game that takes place in the sunlight with realistic graphics. Is
So-
it because that's too cartoony?
okay, so let me make sure I've got the caveats checked off. So you want, and I'm only graphic wise something
I'm
like
still working on what I actually want, by the way.
no, that's fine. So graphically, you want something like the quintessential Sony PlayStation game.
Yeah.
It takes two. The Last of Us Part 2, the God
of
War.
War.
Like you want
Horizon.
you want those. Jesus Christ, they're practically real,
Yeah.
but set in rainbows and sunshine.
Yes.
I'm not saying it can't be done. I'm questioning.
And I see where it's so hard to do that.
Yeah, because.
But like, can you imagine how amazing a game like that could be? Because I understand there still needs to be a problem to solve. Like, you still need the hero story.
So what if we took, and this is the cheapest effing thing I could say right now, but what if we took the realistic, just the hardcore.
By the way, you wrote that wrong.
Okay.
Write in to be a space part.
Cool.
I'm just letting you know.
Thank you.
It's our own bot.
I know. I was in the middle of saying something.
Sorry.
You're like, oh, by the way, I was like, wait, I don't have anything to do right now. I can't really fix that right now.
Right, continue.
So if we took just freaking the realistic graphics of Naughty Dog
Sure.
and put those into the story of shit, what the hell is that game called? Stardew. Or is that the right track we're trying to go? Because that's the thing. I see where you're going with it, but then you look at a farming sim, and let's take the cozy concept of a farming sim, and you're just like, does that graphics fit with that concept? Which I know it can. I believe it can.
Like, there's already farming sim though,
But-
and tractor sim, and
Yeah.
all these other things.
I see where you're coming from, and I'm not saying no, it can't. And I'm with you. Like, why haven't we done something that's a more realistic slice of life kind of game?
Yeah.
Why haven't we done that? That's a great question.
Like, let's take A Space for the Unbound and redo that one with realistic graphics, which that's still kind of a heavy story. So I don't know if that's really the best example, but I don't know, just I don't entirely know.
But yeah, like no, I get what you're saying, because it is like when you think of AAA games, you have a mark.
Yeah.
You have this concept that this is what a AAA game is.
Yeah.
You're trying to save the world. You're trying to protect someone. Hell is here. There is no AAA game when it comes to Sony or PlayStation that is, hey, you know what? You're here in this town and you've got a coffee bar and you're just there to talk to the patrons while you're trying to build up the town and whatnot and bring people back.
Yeah.
Not it, which is still kind of an end of a world scenario, but just very small. Very
Yeah.
The stakes are low when it
Yeah.
comes to that one.
I don't know. It's just
I'm with you. Like,
one of those interesting shower thoughts.
And it's one of the, like, who would then this is that where or why
Hey, Slasher.
who would actually get that? That's the
Yeah.
kicker. That's the other kicker,
Yeah.
because you're this is broad stroking this bad boy. What I'm about to say, I would venture broad stroke saying that most people who want that style of game
Mhm.
probably have a Switch. So like
Switch or PC.
Switch or PC, And
Like,
so
it doesn't have to be a PlayStation exclusive.
No,
Like, it can be from anybody.
yeah, I'm just trying to think, like, if it goes from PC, like, what would be that developer that you would want to see take that on? That's a good question. And I'm like,
I don't know. Because it's such a change, and it's just like, who would want this? Who would make this? Slasher, how are you doing? Deviant, mine does that too with the PS5 app always going to the PS4. I have no idea how to change it. And I don't think that we're going to do Final Fantasy VII Rebirth on the channel.
I haven't talked about it yet,
Yeah.
honestly. It's one of those things.
If so, we would actually need to replay the first one.
Yeah, we'd go back and redo the first one.
So that it can actually be on YouTube.
Yeah, we redo the first one, do Reunion, and then Rebirth. So
yeah,
even if we do Rebirth, we're talking.
It would be a while.
Yeah, it'd be a little bit.
It would probably be next year.
So you might be better off watching someone, because we don't even know when we're going to be playing.
Yeah, for ourselves.
To be honest with you.
Just finished a big project 5-day weekend.
Hell yes, that's awesome.
That's awesome. I'm very jealous.
How
did your project go?
You know who I think would be crazy enough to take on this task? And I know it's going to sound weird, but I want to see CDPR do something like that.
That could be interesting.
I need to jump back into whatever the hell 2.0 of Cyberpunk is.
Yeah.
Because apparently the lighting alone is one of the coolest things, and it feels like alive and whatnot.
I just remembered an entire series that I completely forgot.
What's that?
Does really well with sunlit places.
What's that?
Assassin's Creed.
Yeah. Yeah, Assassin's Creed has some really good lighting mechanics.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, you're right. Like, it's we know what we're getting into when it comes.
Assassin's Creed, like, you can technically just walk around in that game and just like enjoy the sunlight. I don't know. Hey, Bruno.
Bruno, what's up?
How you doing?
Hey, you know what? Sometimes we forget we exist too. What is existence? I don't know. Is it breathing? Is it thoughts? I don't know. But no. It's a fascinating thought. Like, why is it like don't nod or something like that hits this colorful aesthetic of a game when we have the technology and we could make a kick-ass colorful game. I don't know. It's very interesting.
Yeah.
It's a very, very interesting.
Hey, Valis. Is it Volus? How do you say your name?
Yes, new Epic Mickey got announced.
I'm honestly very excited for it. It should be fun.
I'm gonna hold my comment. Like I'm excited.
John's excited, but in John's way.
I am excited. I am actually very, very excited for it. I was gonna say something else, but I think I'm gonna play that one close to the chest. Valis. Cool. Excellent. I'm gonna play that one close to the chest because I haven't told you about my crazy idea. So, and it does involve Epic Mickey.
I thought about who needs to play Epic Mickey, and I think it might actually need to be you.
Really?
It's kind of a shooter.
All right.
If there's actually aiming in the game.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it's auto lock on, I can do it.
Okay. That's fine. We'll figure.
Yeah, we'll find out more
when it comes out. Yeah, that's fine.
And if nothing else, I might try the first level, and then I'll eventually be like, "No, I can't do this.
This isn't for me.
This is a John game now.
This is
we'll figure it
mine.
out." Rebirth is 145 gigs. Jeez.
I'm so glad I put 2 terabyte hard drive into that PlayStation.
There's a reason we did.
Yep.
All I had to do was log in on my PS5, but because I don't have my PS5 with me, I can't correct it.
Nice.
So I can't even remote download it there. No! Tell your dad to turn it on.
Actually, yeah, you could do that. Yeah, have your dad turn it on. It'd be
have your dad
fine.
do it.
Yeah.
It was a foreshortening project, and it was very time-consuming. I decided to draw my sketchbook, and it has stickers on it. However, the astronaut cat sticker is really detailed and difficult to draw.
Nice.
If I remember correctly, foreshortening is where, like, you're you have something that's like laying down and you have to draw it from the straight on angle. And it ends up being much shorter than you think it should be.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah.
So it's just like figuring out the proportions and everything else.
Perception
And
of
let
it,
me
like-
know if I'm wrong.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense.
But
Betsy,
if
what's
I
up?
remember, it's that.
Hello.
Hey, Betsy. How you doing?
Yeah, the old team is back for Epic Mickey.
He's the head guy said that he's very busy, so he's not planning on it right now.
Yeah. Warren Spector. That's
I'm
his name.
just like, take your time.
Yeah,
We
it's
still
been-
need to remake the second one.
Yeah, you've got time. I
got
think
time.
I think they should too.
Yeah. It has been confirmed that if first remake sells well, then I'm assuming we'll get the second one. They'll make the Power of Two rebrushed. I hadn't heard about that, so that's cool.
That is cool. Like, oh god. There's
John
so
just
much Epic
realized.
Mickey.
John just realized how much Epic Mickey he's about to have to play. Probably tell him tomorrow so I can download Hi-Fi Rush and Persona 3 Reload on it. Perfect.
That's fair. You guys want it, I'll give it to you. I don't
Yeah.
really care.
Oh, yeah. Got caught up in Toontown. All good,
Hey, all
Betsy.
good. All good. Oh god. A lot of Epic Mickey. Also, hi, welcome to CouchCapades. If you're new here because you found Epic Mickey, thanks, Epic Mickey. I hope you find other things that you enjoy too, because when that when that game got announced, I shit you all not. Every single one of our top 5 videos was Epic Mickey.
Oh, yeah.
1 and
Oh, yeah.
2. It was impressive.
Oh, it's still 1, 2, 4, 5 for the past 48 hours.
Hi, welcome to Couch. Hold on, I will look at it right now. Let me look.
Third one last I saw was Monday's Bendy and the Ink Machine. So Epic Mickey adjacent.
And the
Not and the Ink Machine and the Dark Revival.
The last 48 hours, 1, 2, 3, 4 are all Epic Mickey 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And then the
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, and
Okay.
then the last or the first Bendy and the Dark Revival is 5.
Yeah, that first episode.
And then last
Epic-
28 days.
Whoa.
What?
Epic Donald? What are you talking about?
What is Epic Donald? What is Epic Donald? I don't know what that is. And then shorts, and then it's Epic Mickey.
Yeah.
It's impressive what that mouse can do.
Oh, yeah.
Disney, please don't come after us. Or
We'll work for you. It's okay.
it would be Disney and it would be Embracer.
Yeah. Yeah, it would.
I don't know how I feel about that one.
Canceled spinoff. Take the DuckTales universe. That could be interesting.
That would be interesting. I don't know how to feel about that one either.
Yeah. I don't know as much about DuckTales.
I watched the hell out.
Occasionally.
I loved DuckTales.
I liked Tailspin more than DuckTales.
I'm confusing DuckTales and Tailspin.
I also liked
Darkwing Duck was the shit though. I don't give a damn.
Oh, yeah.
I will fight anyone. Darkwing Duck S tier.
I really wanted to watch Gargoyles. I should probably watch it. It's on Disney now.
It is on Disney. Aren't they making that into a movie or like remaking it into a show? Someone help us out.
Something like that. I don't know.
I played so much Darkwing Duck that I don't think I have it anymore. I had the NES game, the cartridge of Darkwing Duck, and that I had all the character, I had all the action figures. It was absolutely fantastic. It would
There
be.
you go.
I want to play Darkwing Duck now. Give me Darkwing. Wait, we got the Disney. Wait, did the Disney Afternoon Collection come with Darkwing Duck? Shit,
know.
dog. We might be playing Darkwing Duck.
Somebody look that up for us. What comes in the Disney Afternoon Collection? Fun fact, there was a mission where the bad guys would turn into zombies. Okay.
Excellent.
Want to watch the DuckTales remake?
Nico, what is up?
Hey, Nico, how you doing? Blame my dad for getting me into Darkwing
Duck.
Heck yeah.
Was great. Loved it. Woozy on the
Hey,
Twitch
Woozy.
side. How are you?
How you doing?
Oh goodness. But yeah, how? Look, usually I try and come in with something to talk about. Not today.
And today you ended up with my weird ramblings.
Rambling of a AAA sunshiny game.
Yeah.
I'm still with you. Like, it's one of those things. Like, I know I make fun of like Sony and their third person over the shoulder action. And that's what you're getting. But then when you expand it out to like a lot of the big 2 AAA games on PC games, it is all death and destruction and I'm like, wow, no, you are making a valid point.
For the realistic graphics specifically, it's like all death, destruction, end of the world, doomsday things. And it's just like,
let's change it up a little bit.
Can we try something else?
Yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I never thought about that.
Y'all could have stayed at the desk at the very beginning and you... Wait, what?
Wait, what?
At the beginning of Epic Mickey? Or at the beginning of Bendy and the Dark Revival? Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is a bomb.
Bomb in a good, like, it's the bomb or it bombed? Please let me know, because I'm understanding it's a bomb.
We're old enough that it could mean either one.
Was it the bomb.com, which is old speak for awesome? It bombed. Okay, cool.
It bombed.
That's why I was like, I'm pretty sure it was 8 years too late in that style of gaming. But hey, what do I know?
Oh, good. It's very windy and rainy here. I drink 1 glass too many of amaretto to celebrate being a new hire to my new job.
Hell yeah.
Congrats on the new job.
Congrats on the new job. That's freaking
That's awesome, Nico. Bruno is pointing out that there's another ending. We'll see what we get.
If Epic Mickey 2 Rebrush Dust comes out.
Rebrush Dust?
Rebrush Dust.
Rebrush Dust.
Then we'll play it. We'll try to get the other ending and all that fun stuff.
Got it. Okay, Bendy and the Dark Revival for could have stayed at the desk.
Really?
I didn't know. That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. I hope everyone's enjoying Bendy and the Dark Revival. I had to make that brighter. It's a dark ass game. John is color correcting the shit out of that game.
Yeah, we need to jump in and check the brightness.
Yeah, well, we'll do that. Anime recommendation from Deviant on the YouTube side. Solo Leveling. I've actually heard of this one. It's so good. It's an adaptation of a manga from Korea, and it's so good. The voice actor in Japan went so hard he coughed up blood.
That doesn't sound good.
That is commitment.
That doesn't sound good. Thoughts on the remaster of Star Wars Dark Forces? That is a game.
I never played it, so I actually don't have any thoughts. Cool that it's coming out for to be able to be played. Whoops, it poopses. Let me get that.
I don't know.
But no, I haven't played it, so I'll wait for the reviews on that one. I think it'll be fun.
Oh, English voice actor is Zenitsu.
Oh.
For Deviant's anime. He also goes hard, probably, in his best role as Sleepy Pikachu.
He is Sleepy Pikachu. Go check the Epic Mickey Rebrush Steam page.
Says they will add more moves for Mickey. Oh, yeah, but they said that in the trailer.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It's pretty cool.
I'm trying to figure out where we're going to play this, but again.
What do you mean? Oh, half hour or hour?
Half hour, and what system we're going to play it on.
Oh, yeah.
So it also depends on a couple other things. Again, I'll talk to you about it. I'm going to do something really, really stupid.
I think I saw an upcoming game for the Switch named something like Disney Epic Legacy. I know there's a Pokemon Legends coming, Z to A, but that's next year.
Dog.
Z to A.
Is it really Z to A?
I have no idea. I assumed that it was Z to A because it looks like it's Z-A.
I saw that.
And like it's the alphabet backwards.
Yeah, okay.
Also, it's it takes place in the XY, so it's XYZ.
Yeah.
And then you restart the alphabet. I have no idea.
I was like, I'll just let you go. Where are you going with that one?
Oh, it's cool. Just let me go. It's fine. I'll come up with something. From Betsy on YouTube, I need a new show to watch while waiting for new episodes to watch. Either that, or am I just going to watch Arcane to fangirl over Vi again? Well, that's clearly what you're going to do.
I mean, you can ask, but we know what you're going to do, Betsy. We know what you're going to do.
You can ask for suggestions all you want to, but we know what you're going to actually do.
I mean, it could be Shogun. We really got to watch that one.
Yeah.
I got to watch Shogun. I saw that the new Demon Slayer movie was out this past weekend. for like I think it's the first 2 or 3 episodes again, like they did with the last season.
We're probably gonna wait
I'm
for
just
the
gonna
season.
wait for the season to start, and then we'll watch
That's
that
what
one.
we did last time. It worked well.
So yeah, we'll wait for that one. I think it's gonna be cool. I like Demon Slayer. That's now the only anime that we really keep up on.
Yeah, for right now.
I don't even think Birdie Wing is getting like a second and or third season, whichever one it's supposed to be. I think they're just done with it.
Oh,
And I'm like, well, that sucks.
that's sad.
Kind of like Kaiju. Still miss you.
Kaiju was awesome.
Kaiju was awesome. Keijo.
Keijo.
I was like, Kaiju is a monster.
Yes.
Keijo.
Yes.
If you know, you know.
Watched it a couple days ago and it was so cool. I don't know about online multiplayer for Epic Mickey 2 if there's only 2 people that you can choose.
Well, they did it with It Takes Two, though.
Oh, that's right. I'm thinking like open world multiplayer.
Yeah, no.
Online multiplayer, yes.
Online co-op multiplayer thing. Yeah.
Yes.
I think that'd be cool too.
I got you. It took me a little bit.
Especially if you do the awesome thing like Joseph Ferris does, and like
one person buys the
one
game.
person buys the game, you can hand it
shares.
off and share it. Hell yeah,
Would
that'd
be
be
amazing.
great. That would be freaking great.
Weakest Hammer goes on a journey to pick up trash is a good isekai anime.
The Weakest Hammer goes on a journey to pick up Goozy. I love these anime
the titles
titles
are amazing.
The titles just crack me up because it is I went strolling and stubbed my toe and fell into the most beautiful girl in the world, and then we fell into another portal that made me realize that I have daddy issues. Please buy this cake. And I'm just like, I don't know what other like story I need to know. That was a story in a whole.
The title is the story.
The title is the story. What else am I supposed to learn out of this anime?
Yeah.
And why do I have to buy your cake?
It's amazing.
I was just like, I don't understand. What was it? I got reincarnated as a slime. I got reincarnated, and obviously correct me, please. I got reincarnated as a vending machine. What's next? I got reincarnated as a hand blender.
I couldn't get a job, I couldn't become a hero, so I reluctantly got a job. Like, that's the story right there.
Wait, yeah. And then underneath that should be the subtitle of The American Dream. Oh!
Oh, God. The title tells nothing about the anime. This show has feels.
That's fair.
John, don't attack Woozy's anime.
I respect it.
It is really cool.
I watch the trailers to drop.
It is honestly really cool.
I'll make sure to watch the trailers to drop in the Discord. Yeah. I love it. Trigun, I've heard it's a good one. Geek, how you doing? I'm Nico. No, I'm not actually into Warhammer 40K. I've actually never tried it, so I know nothing about it. I'm going to be honest with you. It's going to have the Henry Cavill effect on me, because I will learn a little bit about it just to understand it when the TV show comes out. Kind of what I did with The Witcher. I knew nothing about The Witcher until Henry Cavill was like, Witcher's awesome. I'm like, Henry Cavill, you're a sexy man, and I'm going to listen to you. So I went and read The Witcher.
Sex sells, guys, especially for John.
Hi, I'm your Uncle John.
Oh, yeah. The devil is a part-timer. Is it okay to pick up girls in a dungeon?
I've heard about that one, yeah.
It's been on our list for years, man.
Guys, you do not want to see our list on Crunchyroll.
God.
Jesus Christ. It's crazy.
Do we still have Crunchyroll?
We do. I still pay for it. Because
okay.
I think Leanne and Zach use it.
Okay.
So I'm like, oh, I don't care. Because I know it too, because someone, because it's got to be him, is on like episode 4,000 of
oh, look, that's not me.
The pirate ship one.
One Piece?
One Piece, that one. That's the
One Piece?
I don't know.
You know, the little one with 4,000 episodes. There's pirates.
The one that's longer than War and Peace.
That actually narrows it down to One Piece.
The one that everyone thought God rested on the seventh day. No, he started One Piece.
Imagine the next hit anime. I got reincarnated as a chocolate bar.
Dude, that'd be funny as hell. Bro, Oswald's girlfriend will be playable?
I think her name is Hortensia. I had to do some research lately.
Huh, interesting.
And she's a cat?
She was in 2, right?
She was in both.
She was in both?
Yeah, she shows up in the end scene
Dog,
for
you
1.
lying.
I did not remember the end scene
Shit,
at
dog,
all.
you were lying.
I had to look it up because I didn't know what ending we got. And I was just there like...
We're going to tell you a magical story right now.
I don't remember anything. I could not tell you what the ending scene was for either one. I did not realize.
When you make content, there's a finite amount of storage up here.
Oh, God.
So once Uncle John and Aunt Rose are done with the game, it automatically deletes.
Look, even halfway through a game, you guys have heard us in episodes where we're like, what are we doing?
Automatically, I do not have enough space in here anymore.
Like, I'm dead serious, guys. When we finish a recording session, I sit there and I make a few notes of what we need to do the next time we get into this game.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, we have no idea.
Some of the comments,
It's so bad.
Guys, some of the comments for Epic Mickey, we have to go watch our own episodes.
And other times, we just take our best guess and just reply to the comment with kind of a generic...
You're not supposed to tell them that part. Jesus. You're not supposed to tell them that part. That's the quiet part out loud that we keep to us. Not that one.
Sorry, guys. I fretted up. Ignore that last part. We'll take it out in post.
We'll take it out in post.
We'll take it out in post.
Okay, let me catch up real fast. The Emperor will forgive you, John. He will, I saw it, where to go. He will not send the Inquisition. Oh, that's good.
Not this time.
Cowboy Bebop, fantastic. We still need to finish that one.
Yeah.
That one just got lost in the sense of time. Rose has watched The Way of the House Husband, right? Is that the one that you've been?
Yeah, I have watched some of it. I don't remember what I got up to. But yeah, it makes me laugh. John walked in at one point and he was just like, "What is this?" And I'm just sitting there going, "This is probably what Yakuza is." The games. Because it's just so ridiculous. It's like the Cholo House Husband.
Yeah,
that
I know which
sent
one
you.
it is.
Yeah.
It's just when you walk into
It's so funny.
It's
so dumb.
it is
I love it.
It's just I wasn't prepared at 6 o'clock in the morning to walk out into the front room or the family room and just be like,
Why are they yelling?
why is everyone yelling? I just woke up. Why does this man look like he's about to like burn this house to the ground, but then he's starting to clean it? I don't understand. I'm very scared.
Seriously. Last episode of Ghost Trick. Oh yeah, I fried it up. There's another one.
I was recording an episode. Please be gentle to us. We recorded an episode on Monday. I think it comes out in like a week and a half. I think it's next week.
Yeah.
I think it's next weekend. Not this coming weekend, but next weekend.
Yeah.
Guys, we messed up.
Oh.
We did not understand.
Messed up so bad.
We did not
It
understand
made me so upset during the recording.
Did not understand that puzzle.
So sorry.
Will John
So
be
sorry.
like cutting out maybe 20 minutes?
Maybe.
There's a possibility.
If you're lucky.
There's a possibility John's going to cut out 20 minutes.
You guys might not, like, this might jump from I'm okay to I'm super mad. And if that happens, I need you to put in there, we cut out 20 minutes of Rose building to this anger.
I always try to give context. I did that. Like,
Yeah.
All right, we lost like 10 minutes of footage or this was killing us. And
Yeah.
I always cut it to where like either we, depending on how long it is,
Yeah.
I make the decision to jump cut it
Yeah.
or I crush the 20 minutes and let it roll for fast play 20 seconds.
Yeah.
And then I have to add in the fast forwarding and all that crap.
Yeah.
But that just depends on how painful that was because
Yeah.
us sitting here was pretty painful because I felt like a dumbass too.
It was bad.
It was bad. You're
It
like,
was
oh,
bad.
and because especially it's one of those ones like once you register how to do the puzzle, like,
So
oh, this is really simple. We really
it
messed
should
up
have
on
been
that.
easy. It
We
should
really
have been.
Really messed up on that one. Aren't they making a One Piece on Netflix with new animation, and they came up with the revolutionary title, The One Piece? Yes, something like that,
Oh.
Geek. I heard that they're kind of redoing it, and the original creator's like, yeah, well, let's go. And that was it. And you're like, what?
Also, is the original anime done?
That's a great question, too.
Or, like, is it still ongoing? Are they still releasing episodes?
That
'Cause
is a great freaking question.
I honestly don't know. You guys will replay the remake blind again. Guys, anytime that we replay a game, like, we're not even joking with how little we remember. I was shocked that we remembered as much of Danganronpa as we did.
There were certain jokes I had to, like,
Yeah.
make sure we hit because we had so much fun with it.
It's still going?
Oh, God.
Sorry. Woozy, there's a tire. That was the hang up.
Yeah. The tire and a character got reintroduced. We're going to say it that way. This character can stretch longer than...
Oh my God!
All right. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. You get it, don't you? That's a simple thing to do.
One Piece is not done for the manga or the anime.
Jesus.
You know, I had thoughts of maybe I should try One Piece, but if it's still ongoing and there's already over 1,000 episodes, I'm gonna nope on out of that.
I wouldn't mind trying like the first couple episodes, just see like, does it have the hook for us, and how does that hook work?
Bye, Betsy. Have fun.
Bye, Betsy.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. There's part of me that's just like, would One Piece like actually hook us?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, you got it. Nick, well, we played Stanley. We love Stanley.
Oh yeah.
Stanley was a hit. Like we got through it, and then everyone kind of started telling us, "Hey, there's more things.
There's so many more endings,"
to do.
and we were just like, "Okay, let's go jump back in."
Yeah,
So we came out with more episodes than we expected to. We still haven't seen all of the endings, but we rarely 100% a game. There is one game that we've 100%ed, and like nobody watched it.
But Stanley, I love the Stanley Parable.
Yeah,
I thought it was
a lot of fun.
Well done and mind bending. It was crazy. I love Stanley Parable.
Yeah.
Yeah, Woozy, that puzzle. Yeah.
It was so bad.
We were angry.
It was so bad. I was so upset, and just the control is terrible. I'm sure. I feel like it was possibly easier on the DS when you had the stylus, but like just having a controller and trying to get the ghost to go exactly to the next core that you want when there's like 3 cores right next to each other. That is not my strong suit. Let me just say it that way. Did I understand it? Did we understand the Stanley Parable?
No. Maybe. It's about
that it's a commentary on life and how it just repeats constantly, and no matter what you do, you're going to have to go back to work the next day, and you're going to be watched and told to push buttons and everything else. I mean, I got that one. Was there another existential part of the Stanley Parable that I missed? Did you not get that part?
I did. I was just like, like the time where you just drive to work and then you're in that cage going to work, and then when you get to your office, you're in that cage and you're working there, and you have just an overlord looking over you while you're just pushing pennies and whatnot and pushing papers, but you're not really doing anything. And then it's just they leave little gifts like pizza parties and this idea that you're going to be able to get by, but then as you drive home from the cage from one cage to the moving cage and going back home, it's just America. And you're like, I was just like,
yeah.
One Piece is 1,094 episodes.
5 OVAs.
13 specials.
And 15 movies.
15 movies.
And then, overall, a no from me.
And then you got to go to space to watch one of those movies. under the sea. You got to watch one of them on a ship.
Seriously.
Because,
At least one because it is pirates.
It's about pirates.
Because pirates.
And then you got to go on a buried treasure hunt. When you get to episode 560, they mail you a map. And then from that map you have to go find the next episode. It's just this whole thing.
Yeah. I would not be surprised. We'll see if that happens.
Yeah, that's dead now.
Doraemon is longer. Doraemon is also a no for me. I really don't know what Doraemon is about, though.
I've never heard of Doraemon.
Oh, you've seen it.
Have I?
Yeah.
Really? And this is news to me.
Well, you've at least seen the cat.
We've seen some stuff, Nika. We've been through some stuff here on the couch. And that's the thing. Like, Stanley was great, especially when we found out how to jump out of a window. That was cool.
That guy.
Oh, that guy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
okay.
Doraemon.
That's Doraemon. Okay. I had no idea that his name was Doraemon.
Yeah.
What are those episodes about?
What?
Doraemon. Like
yeah, what's Doraemon about? I have no idea.
Are they like 20, 30-minute episodes, or are we talking like Bluey episodes where they're like 8 minutes long and tell a better story than most people
I love how you're just like, it's an animal.
It's an animal that's blue.
It must be a short thing.
It's gotta be short.
This is from, like, Doraemon goes back to, like, the 80s?
Fair.
Like, Doraemon's been on forever.
You know what's been on longer than Doraemon?
Oh, what?
As the World Turns. Actually, did it end? I think it ended. General Hospital's still around.
Really?
Yeah, Mom and Dad watch it. That's the only reason I remember. Yeah. I think General Hospital's still around.
Didn't Zach watch that with your mom for a long time?
Yes, he did. Garfield of the 80s. Oh, okay. That's cool. That's fair.
That's right. Let's see. Did we miss anything in there? Why does John look like he's having Vietnam flashbacks thinking about the Stanley Parable? Yes.
It happens, man. I've seen some shit.
So Clifford the Big Red Dog is the opposite of Blue's Clues?
Yes.
I think so.
Yes, it is.
Yes, because it's smart. Sorry. I have no patience for Blue's Clues.
Rosa's spicy today.
I have no patience for Blue's Clues.
Jesus.
It was one of those movies where I was definitely not the target audience, so that didn't help. The little girls that I babysat always wanted to watch Blue's Clues.
Yeah.
And so, entire summers of Blue's Clues, and I was just there like...
See, that's a Vietnam War flashback as well. Doraemon's a robot cat? I didn't know that. In the 22nd century, which got his ears chewed off by a mouse, and now he's afraid of all mice. He comes back in time to aid a lazy and clumsy boy named...
Nobita Nobi.
There we go. Thank you very much.
Okay.
You know who is smart? Is Martha Speaks, because she could talk from eating alphabet soup. Deviant, was Martha Speaks the golden retriever looking thing? Dog?
What?
I think Martha Speaks was a golden retriever, right?
Look, Wishbone is the smart dog.
Welcome back. Slasher. Okay,
back,
cool.
Slasher.
I think is that a book or is that a TV show? Could be both. I think I've seen a Martha Speaks book at Target. And
all I know is Miranda sings.
We don't talk about Miranda sings.
No.
We do not talk. She went off the deep end and
Yellow Lab or something? Okay.
Interesting.
Seriously, why did our computer turn off?
Bear in the Big Blue
Different computer.
Bear in the Big Blue House, fantastic. And the Big Comfy Couch, also fantastic.
I didn't get to watch very much of the Big Comfy Couch. I don't remember why.
Nickelodeon.
Probably.
There it is.
No, I thought that it was also on some
Was it
episodes.
on PBS?
I thought some of the old episodes came to public TV
It might have.
channels somewhere.
All
I'm
right,
not
wait. Oh, let's see.
I don't know. Berenstain Bears. That's the one that I grew up with.
Who remembers Eureka's Castle? It really just popped into my mind right here, right now. Eureka's Castle.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Woozy does. Hell yeah, Woozy. Potato points for you. It was in the style of Bear in the Big Blue House. Ooh, that's really hard to say. But it was the puppet style. I think it was Jim Henson, and they did the puppets. And
Are you thinking of Fraggle Rock?
no, I think it was after Fraggle Rock. Because I think Fraggle Rock ended, and then Eureka's Castle started. Something like that. Someone correct me.
Don't remember Eureka's Castle.
That's fair.
Raised on French TV show, so I know none of these. Oh, it's very Nico. What are some of the ones that you watched? Was it Caillou? Caillou, Babar. Our wall just cracked.
Jesus.
It was very loud.
That was very loud.
Backyardigans. I remember the name. I didn't watch them that much.
We were older when the Backyardigans came out, but I do remember watching them. I remember Dragon's Tail.
Vaguely remember that. I grew up on Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Because, PBS kid.
Barbar. I remember Barbar.
Babar.
Blue's Clues.
I have no idea what that is. Looking it up.
Eureka's Castle? I'd look it up for you, but our computer's just freaking keeled over.
I mean,
watched Laurent and Valerian?
Laureline and Valérien.
Close enough.
Valérien.
David the Gnome. Oh my God, Woozy.
What?
Woozy, was that the one where the gnome was always trying to protect people and he had his wife and they would nuzzle their noses as a kiss? Is that what that was? Between the Lions. Grew up on Strawberry Shortcake. Nice.
Oh, Eureka's Castle. It had the big green dragon.
Green dragon, yeah.
I feel like I remember seeing it, but yeah, it was Nickelodeon, so there was no chance that I could watch it.
It was the bat and everything.
Yeah.
I think, and I want to say, I don't remember the dragon's name, but the dragon's voice actor was, I think, the guy that did Bear in the Big Blue House. I distinctly remember those voices being the same.
Guys, how many more times can we convince John to try and say Bear in the Big Blue House?
Bear in the Big Blue.
Harlot's the Space Pirate?
Go on.
It was named Albator in French.
That's awesome.
Okay.
Swift the Fox, and they had mice. Oh my God, Woozy. Holy shit, you're unlocking that. I completely forgot about that.
Is that from Eureka's Castle?
No, it was an old. It came on. Okay, this shit's gonna get weird. It came on before or after Eureka's Castle. This was all Nick Jr. stuff, and it might have been closer to the end, because it was an old style. Do you remember the Hobbit animated movie from the 80s? It was that style of animation.
Oh.
And if I remember correctly, I don't remember anything about it, but minus the fact that these gnomes were trying to protect the forest, and the gnomes had magic, and one of the magic was they could jump really high, or one of the would have he might have ate a mushroom, might be mixing something else up, but he could jump really high. He had he was an older gnome too. He had a white beard. I don't know gnome years. I'm not trying to age us or anything like that. And they would he would have a wife, but they didn't smoochy kiss. They actually just nuzzled noses.
There was no smoochy kiss.
There was no smoochy kiss.
Tell me you watched Blue without telling me you watched Bluey.
I wasn't.
Smoochy kiss.
What do you want me to say? They didn't play tonsil hockey. Jesus. I was like.
They didn't kiss on the lips?
They didn't.
Gross. Nobody. You're the only one who thinks that's how a kiss works. You and Nekopara.
No, I was me and Nekopara, bitches. What up?
I'm sorry? Oswald, the show about an octopus?
Oh, yes. I remember. I do. Yeah, look that one up. I remember that one.
Oswald. Oh, no. Eskimo kissing is nose touching. I'm cool with that one. It's John.
Cat in the Hat knows a lot about that. I do remember that one as well.
Oh, Oswald is cute.
Yeah, Oswald's adorable. I liked his hat, his little top hat. Oswald was great. I'm trying to think, like, so it was Eureka's Castle.
Cat in the Hat knows a lot about that. Yes. Nico also watched Remy sans famille. Remy without a family.
Oh, okay.
I remember getting hyped when Bill Nye came on in
Hell
science
yes.
class. That's
Hell
how you
yes.
knew your teacher was cool.
Oh crap! There was one I was trying to remember what it was, and I've now just blanked out because I just got so like thrown off by David the Gnome. Like this was all Nick Jr. shit. So, because I think, because it was really funny growing up. We had cable, and you had all the Nick Jr. stuff, and we had Face.
What?
So instead of commercials, like Nick Jr. would do in between like episodes, it was Face, and Face just took up the whole screen, and he was a face on the screen. That's what he was.
I would have changed the channel.
It was a nightmare when you really think
I
about this
would've
shit.
changed the channel. I don't want an entire face on my whole TV.
It was an entire face on a whole CRT TV, yeah. And he was just
Guys, that TV like curved out towards you. This face was coming at you.
It was 100% coming at you. Shit got weird. And then like it went to, it was 11 o'clock our time, local time, AM, that it would switch over to like Looney Tunes. Because Nickelodeon had the old Looney Tunes rights.
Okay.
And so you'd get like 30 minutes to an hour of Looney Tunes, and then it'd flip over to like the new set of what like I grew up with, like Doug and Rugrats and stuff like that.
Okay.
And so like that was
Sorry.
summers was watching Nick Jr. with my sister. We watched a little bit of and not Animax or something else on Tiny Toons. Tiny Toons actually was on there too, because you had
Tiny
Looney Tunes and
yeah.
Tiny Toons, and then we'd go into like Doug and Rugrats and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And Hey Arnold, which was the shit. And
It
then
was fine.
Hey Arnold was great.
It was fine.
You hold your tongue, madam.
Fine.
Look, Hey
And
Arnold.
I also didn't care for the art style.
That's fair. That's fair.
Like the story was fine. It never really hooked me, and the animation did no favors.
Shame. Shame.
Just saying.
Peep in the Big Wide World. What was that one?
I feel like I know that name. Nico's over here realizing he grew up on 70s cartoons.
Hey, 70 cartoons are the
Dark.
shit, dog. I'm with you on that one. Sid the Science Kid. Okay, Slasher, I'll be honest, Sid the Science Kid scared the shit out of me. That opening like I understand it was cool. A lot of people loved it. I was at that point where it was not one of the first digital like CG'd animated shows, but just the animation just was like really creepy to me. Max and I do remember Max and Ruby. I never watched that one, but I remember that one. Boomerang was great. Remy Son's family was the story of an orphan having to play music to earn money, and was sold to a traveling man with his 2 show dogs and a monkey. It's in the span of 25 episodes. They all die.
In the span of 25 episodes, they all die.
Yeah.
Wow.
Batman the Animated Series. I did watch that one. Justice League Unlimited. I did Batman. I did Superman the Animated Series. I never did Justice League or Justice League Unlimited.
My brain is tired. I'm just here like Batas, Stas,
Jla.
Dlo.
I remember JJ the Jet Plane too. That was creepy. Post the first episode of Tunes. Thank you, Uzi. Boomerang is as in the music video, or is it a TV show? Boomerang was a section on PBS that was kind of like, this was the straight up kids TV shows. It might not have been PBS. It might have been something else, or was it an actual channel? But it was like, hey, you're in the Boomerang section, and this is like straight up for kids, like the learning TV shows.
Yeah.
The edutainment, I guess, is what it would be called.
Nico, look, you were watching a French cartoon. Like, what did you expect?
Look,
I watched a 3-hour movie from like Le Maghreb about this woman and her daughter, and the woman was going through menopause. And I watched this 2-hour movie waiting for the story to emerge. And then it ended. It didn't like come to an ending, it just stopped. Because French movies are like this.
Let's talk real fast about French movies, shall we?
They're interesting. Some of them are amazing.
Some of them are amazing. Old Hanna-Barbera cartoons. Thank you, Geek.
Yeah.
So, this one
That's me.
has her degree in French.
Yeah.
She is a French teacher.
Yeah.
She is fluent
Yes.
in French.
Yes.
This one, it's me,
That's you.
is serving a green bird that haunts my nightmares to learn French.
Yes.
And now also German.
Yes. Welcome to it.
When we started dating,
You shall not escape.
well, I really want to escape this bird. I wanted to open my horizons because I wanted to learn more about film, and so she introduced me to French film.
Yes.
It is a meth bird. it is a
Not meth bird.
it is a whole new art style watching French film.
Oh, it is.
Especially when you're like
The discipline to sit down and watch a French movie is where you need to start.
yeah,
Some of them are really good. If you're looking for something that's a little bit more American-ish with an happy ending and all that, I have a few of those. But there are several that just stop. Especially new wave films.
oh, new wave films are crazy shit.
God.
But like, He Loves Me, Not. One of my favorite. Actually, you know what? Shit. Oh my God, I didn't think about that. It was Oyster in last night when we were playing Baltero.
Balatro.
Shit. Balatro, he asked, like, what's everyone's favorite film? I said How to Train a Dragon. No, it's probably He Loves Me, Not.
Oh, yeah.
It's probably He Loves Me, He Loves Me
That
Not.
one's so good.
I love that movie.
Yeah.
But we'll talk about the He Loves Me, Not story later. All I'm going to say is 8 women. That's all I'm gonna say. I want you to watch. If I don't
so
remember,
good.
I'll put the trailer in the Discord for you guys to watch, and then I want you, every single one of you, to go and tell me what you think it's about from that trailer. Just assume what you think it's about, and I will put money down that you are wrong.
Nico, oui, j'ai vu Dîner de Con, c'était 1000 fois mieux que Dinner de Schmucks.
I remember, yeah.
Yeah, Dîner de Con is a really good movie. The satire in it is just the right biting. Like, the French have it figured out. The American movie, Dinner for Schmucks,
And that had Paul Rudd in it. America's Treasure.
No.
God's gift to us all.
Yeah,
Paul
Dîner
Rudd.
de Con is the original. And then have you seen Les Intouchables? The one with Omar Sy.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, with the guy
yes.
in the
Oh, God, that's
wheelchair.
so good.
That one's
It's
so
so
good.
good.
I have not seen the remake with Kevin Hart,
And I
and
don't
refuse.
want to. The only reason I want to watch that movie is because what's his name from
Breaking Bad?
Breaking Bad's in it, yeah.
Yeah, Walter. No.
Yeah, he plays Walter White.
What's his name?
Oh fudge, what is his name?
Loved Les Intouchables.
Yeah, we went.
Les Choristes is another. The movie John says is his favorite, He Loves Me, Not, is À la folie pas du tout. It's a great movie if you haven't seen it. It's a little bit older. It's from 2002.
One of the greatest movies I've ever seen in my life. The writing is so on point. The direction, the cinematography.
Everything that happens in the first half is for a reason.
It is so effing good.
Have we ever shown that in Discord?
We haven't.
Okay.
We
It's one of those movies I don't even know if people would show up for it.
Yeah, that's a hard one to kind of.
It's hard to pitch a French movie.
It's hard. Yeah, it's hard to pitch a French movie as much as I would love to.
It's so much worth it. It's so worth it, and it's only an hour and a half.
It's one of the better movies. Period.
Yeah. It's so hard to convince people.
It's hard to wrap your head around when you watch a French film or a foreign film in general. That's not like like I know anime and all that stuff. That's foreign, but there's a specific type. When I say foreign film, it's not supposed to leave you happy. It doesn't need to. Like everyone might just like Nico's saying, everyone might just effing die.
Yeah.
And you roll credits and you're left with more questions than anything.
Yeah.
Or like John and Rose watched a Oscar movie like 4 years ago where we watched two people grow old together in a freaking apartment.
Movie.
It was a French movie and they died.
I still can't remember what it was called.
I have no idea what the movie's called. We just watched 2.5 hours of people's lives and then they just died. And that was it. It straight up rolled credits and we're like, is it done? Did this just happen?
Yeah, yeah. Like the only way that several French movies are done is because the credits roll. Like there is no like tying off of knots or like bringing the story to a close. It just ends because life ends. Like that's the whole thought process behind that. And I'm just like, okay, I get that, but why are all of the movies like this?
It's impressive.
Cyrano de Bergerac with Gérard Depardieu is one of the best. Cyrano de Bergerac is probably one of my favorite plays. I have not seen the new one with little dude.
Peter Dinklage.
Peter Dinklage.
I don't think Mr. Peter Dinklage would like that.
But he's amazing.
He's amazing. I love Peter Dinklage. That man can command a camera.
Oh, absolutely.
He was probably the best part of Hunger Games.
Yeah, he is the reason that I want to see Cyrano.
Yeah.
The remake.
Yeah. Him and Viola Davis were the only two reasons to go see Hunger Games.
Yeah.
Shit, I forgot she was in that.
Deviant, I believe Monster in Paris was originally in French. I know that Vanessa Paradis actually does the French and the English version of her lines. Because, she and Johnny Depp had to converse somehow. She's actually the reason that he speaks French. But she's also a singer, so she actually did that song too. The English and the French version.
Nice. Yeah, I forgot he was an elf. I forgot about that. Peter Dinklage.
Oh, yeah.
At the very end. No,
maybe about that.
Maybe not at the very end, but I haven't seen Elf in years. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's been a while. It didn't make the cut this year for Christmas movies.
It didn't.
We watched some other movies, and they were actually good.
I still can't believe
we had a really good Christmas movie season this year.
How good Anna and the Apocalypse was.
Oh, God, it was so good. I need to watch that every year.
I can't believe how good that movie actually is.
Bread and Tulips. No, what is that? Tell me more. Look, Slasher, you could still take French in college. Like having the French in middle school and having the background in Spanish. French in college, if you're interested in it, would be pretty easy. If it's something that you're just looking at it going, this doesn't interest me, that's fine. John finally realized that German was more interesting to him, and now he's having fun with Duolingo.
I am having fun with Duolingo.
French movie. What's it about? Geek's favorite foreign film is Tora-san. Wish You Were Here. It's the 50th installment in the Otaka wa Tsuraiyo film series. The main actor of the previous 49 movies.
Wow.
Actually passed away before they could film the 50th movie. I saw 50th installment and thought 50 years. And the whole movie is the rest of the main cast reminiscing about the main character intermixed with flashbacks from previous movies.
That's actually kind of a cool way to do that.
Yeah.
I dig that.
Give in to Duo. I've fallen victim and escaped, but who knows when the owl will kill me in my sleep.
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
It's really not.
I'm
Again,
finding
finding the right one, like
yeah.
Now that like German's weird, like actually clicking with me, it's kind of impressive and scary.
You gotta find something that's interesting.
Yeah. Slasher on the YouTube side. I know my dad wants me to take Spanish, even though little does he know I'm friends with many people who learned French and not Spanish.
That's a hard one to fight against. So I completely get that. Honestly, Duolingo does a pretty decent job at explaining things and everything and whatnot.
Business at CouchCapades.com, Duolingo. Let's make this shit happen. Let's make this happen.
There's no math and music. There's not on Android. Sorry, I'm not mad at you. I'm upset with Duo about that one. I have not found the music.
The music one.
Because I'm curious how they teach that.
I need to... So, okay. Weirdly, I meant to bookmark an article to read because someone was like, I'm doing both Duolingo, the music, and I've got the Oculus Quest 3 and doing that one. Yeah. And I'm kind of like, oh, you might have just justified John getting an Oculus Quest 3. Hell yeah. Because I have a problem, and you guys will find out tomorrow. Because that thing got shipped today.
Yeah, it's not on Android yet. I keep checking. Unless it's a separate app. But it's not in the Duolingo app and I checked last week. A middle-aged woman on a bus trip to Venice with her husband and her sons is left behind at a rest stop off the highway. As the days go by with no word from her family, she settles into a room at a local hotel and takes a job at a flower shop. When her husband and sons begin to miss her, they send a friend looking for her. Bread and Tulips is a warm-hearted comedy about love, family, and friendship.
Ooh.
Why don't they go find her?
Sounds kind of nice.
Was there memory loss? But no, that honestly sounds really cute.
Don't know if this picture is true, but I saw a picture where Duolingo said that there were more people learning Klingon than German. Yeah, actually, I could see that being 100% correct. Nico, that is probably true. I think Duolingo said, yeah, more people are learning Klingon than German.
I haven't seen that one, but I have seen more people are learning Irish than actually live in Ireland.
I saw that one too. I think that's crazy as hell.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Oh, is it separate? Oh,
I need to look that one.
Well,
up.
then I might be complaining about nothing. I'll find out.
No, we'll do that later. Never mind. I was going to ask everyone for help to help name something since we're talking about movies. So let's see like how everyone help us name something about movies, but that's down the road.
A name could help us
figure it out
a little more.
Yeah, it could. Do we want to, or do we want to pull the Morning Somewhere and just effing do it? But we need the name. We need the name. We need the name.
And a lot of people already know that it's coming.
That's true.
They just don't know when.
Yeah.
Nico's over here. I'll help you, John. Don't see it on Android? Okay, then my complaint stands.
A complaint stands. All right, we got just a little bit longer because I know Rose has some stuff she's got to take care of.
Yeah.
So here's what we're going to do. Oh, wait, it isn't separate. I remember seeing it on the app on the iPad. Okay, there we go.
That's fair.
That is fair.
I'm going to check just to make sure.
The inescapable of the time of the week. There's your title. That's fair. That's fair.
No, it doesn't look like it's on iPad yet. There's a Learn to Read Duolingo ABC.
Oh, that's cute.
That's very cute, honestly. So yeah, I don't think it's there. At least not yet. I think it used to be separate, but then they merged. Okay.
All right, what is Geek saying?
The movie series is basically about Torajiro Kuruma Torasan, who is a traveling salesman. This is basically Bob's Burgers Japanese movie.
Shut up.
Whose
really?
I wouldn't be surprised. Whose sole possessions are the content of a small suitcase, the clothes on his back, and some pocket money. Does he have a daughter? He wanders from town to town peddling his wares.
God,
Each movie, he falls in love with a different woman in a new town and unsuccessfully tries to woo her. Another title for you. Monday is not the first day. No. We're trying to name a podcast where we review typically older movies.
Talk about movies. So
talk about older movies.
We originally, we've been working on this bitch for 2 years now. It was originally called Tests of Time.
But I'm not sure that I want that to be the focus of it anymore.
No.
Because originally we were going to watch movies that were like 10 plus years old and see if they stood up to the test of time, see if they're still relevant to today, things like that. But I don't know if that's
Yeah, I don't know if that's how we want to go about this.
I don't know if that's what we want to do.
I think we could like put a seal of approval. That
Yeah.
I think that would make more sense. Of like, yes, this does stand the test of time. Something like that. I think that would be fine. But I would want a different title. Is what I would. Yeah. Like everything else we've done the work on, I like.
Yeah.
But it's just the goddamn figuring out the title is
movie I saw with my parents. Movies with your potato aunt and uncle. Golden Potato Film Archive.
Yeah, see, a movie podcast title is always hard.
Yeah.
Actually, any podcast.
Yeah.
Any podcast title is always hard. That's why, like,
seriously.
That's why I held the. I almost dropped the F-bomb. That's why I held on to Now to Play.
Yeah.
That bitch is perfect.
Huh? He does not have a daughter. It's not actually.
Damn.
The movies are basically him dropping in on family, friends, or at times even acquaintances and kind of causing a ruckus. So yeah, something in Hawk.
Hawk and Chick.
Hawk and Chick.
Hawk and Chick. That's the Bob's Burgers version.
The Couchies Movie Award. I don't hate that, but that's not going to be the focus because we don't want to give an award every week. But I don't hate it.
Could we just, since I own it, and I'll have to double check with the guys to make everyone know, could we just say Now to Play Movies?
I don't know.
I don't think the identity's there.
Yeah.
That's not the identity. Okay. I thought about that. I'm like, that was kind of the main reason we went after Now to Play, because I was like, well, you can now to play and insert something at the end, and it just effing works. So
I think that we might also need to just rework. Like, we haven't talked about it too much lately, but rework it to figure out what our angle is.
Yeah.
So that it's not just, oh, we want to talk about movies. Like,
why do we want to talk
why
about
are we talking
Yeah, we got to
about
figure out
these
the
movies?
why of the podcast, not
which
just...
would probably also help.
Yeah, I guess that would too.
With coming up with a name. Movies who have the best couches in it. Now you're just a movie that I used to know.
Shit, I actually
I don't hate it.
I don't hate that one at all.
Hate it.
Actually, that's a great... Huh. Hold up. I'm gonna have to let that one cook.
John's thinking.
That's gonna simmer in the head for a little bit.
Dangerous
And go, holy
pastime.
shit. Yeah, that is actually a very dangerous pastime. John thinking and cooking. Shit, that's actually really, really good.
So, yeah.
Just a movie I used
We'll
to
see.
know. Huh. I don't know. We'll continue this discussion, but yeah.
Also, what's the perfect length for a podcast?
Yeah, you guys are all over the effing place. I'm gonna be honest. I think 2 years ago when we asked, you're like, "Oh, we could do like 2 hours." I'm like, "What?"
That was also like, I feel like that was closer to 3 years ago, and it was COVID, so like everybody had some time.
Why do you want to listen to it? I can barely do a 3-hour podcast.
Oh no, John's got ducks in there. They're fine. I don't hear any quacks. Although the final movie ends with his family and friends all around a table telling stories about Tora-san. And the final scene is a young woman showing up at the house and claiming to be Tora-san's daughter. She says she was left in an orphanage many years ago, and the only thing her mother left her was a picture of Tora-san.
Cut to black.
Probably.
Actually, probably is. That's actually badass. So that if done right, cutting to black, where you just and then the open-ended movie.
Yeah. It can work. It's just a problem when the French do it all the time. Just saying. What? Cut to black?
Fade to black?
I feel like both are probably already used.
Yeah, because of the research John I will do to make sure we are the only podcast with that name.
Yeah, or at least current podcast.
Yeah. I know what. Well, that's a blog, and I'm going to take you down blog. The other thing.
In the French version of Dora-san, everyone dies at the end. You don't even find out how or why. They just die.
They just
die. Keel over. You're like,
what just happened?
And it just comes up. Thump. You're just like,
Why?
And it's less satisfying than the ending of Heavenly Bodies DLC.
Man.
I'm upset.
Everyone's catching strays from Rose. Jesus Christ. God damn. There are rumors they are making more movies with the daughter and having her carry on the series, but the director doesn't want to do it because he says it wouldn't be fun without the actor who played Torosan.
That's fair.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't blame him on that.
I don't either. All right. Well,
Anything else?
I got nothing right now. I got to figure out how to play Power Wash Sim without my eyes losing just tracking ability.
You could play something else.
I could. But
You
I'm
got
so
Balatro.
I do got Balatro, and Balatro's the shit, dog. That game is great.
You could play that.
I could play that. But I'm so close to finishing Power Wash Sim. Just that little check mark, and it's done. Roll credits, and
You have a level and a half.
I could do this.
Not tonight.
Maybe.
I know how long that last level is.
Damn. Well, I can finish the second to last level and then go play Balatro. The director says that the only way he'd do it if the daughter's traveling to each town Torosan visited, trying to find her mother, who would be the one of his many one of his many love interests from previous movies. Oh God, I don't know if I could do Power Wash Sim in VR. That VR, I'm still trying to figure out how much VR I can take before it makes me sick.
Yeah.
It's about 30 minutes, and I even put the motion sickness bands on to help out with that. I'm sure it's fantastic, and I've got my Oculus that I can wirelessly connect to try it. Oh, you know what? I've never done that. I wonder what that would be like.
What?
Wirelessly connect the Oculus to play Power Wash Sim.
Ah.
That'd be kind of cool. All right, well, you guys are the absolute best.
We love you guys.
Fade to black. Actually, if I had my hand on the mouse, I would have just ended stream right there. Cut. Fade to black. Roll credits. Walk around the room. I have, and that kind of helps and kind of makes it worse, weirdly enough. I don't understand that one.
That's fair.
So, don't say anyone. You guys are the best. Thank you so much. We've got more Bendy coming for you this week and next week. More Ghost Trick.
On the weekends.
On the weekends. Please go watch. Please go like and subscribe. Help out the channel. Get more people on the couch hanging out with us.
Come laugh at my misfortunes and how upset I get at a tire.
And remember, John doesn't get scared at video games.
Oh, of course not.
Absolutely
Why would
not.
he?
Old man dad. You guys are the absolute best. We love you. Thanks for hanging out. We will see you next Wednesday for more chill and just getting through the rest of the week. See you later.